Alright, finally. It took me forever to find a freaking video. Hello guys, CTF here, and we gotta capture the flag. A rundown for you. Warning! Beast mode ahead. Everybody be prepared to flag this video for sexual content because there is too much rape in this. Performed by myself. Okay, now that my ego has been soothed and I sound like a jackass, I hope you guys realize I'm teasing. This is a pretty fun game, and the score I get is only because of kill streaks. Keep that in mind. But in my defense, you have to have a certain skill level to get these kill streaks. I guess I'm a little, I don't know, paranoid about people in my skill level because a guy left a comment on my Rust nuke video saying, you got no skill because it was a bad lobby. I'm like, well, yeah, it's a bad lobby. How else did I get the nuke? You know what skill in getting a nuke is? Recognizing that the enemy team is garbage and taking advantage of it. That is how you get a nuke. Alright, you do have to have a marginal amount of skill. You have to be able to beat bad players in a gunfight. You have to be better than bad players. And trust me, that's a lot harder to do than a lot of people are going to give you credit for, because it's just there are other people at the end of the line. You don't have to have a room full of kids playing with Down syndrome, but you just have to have people who are off their game, and you have to have the right spot, right gun setup. And maybe I want to clarify, I posted that Rust nuke video. You guys it was for entertainment purposes, and the title was just a fun play on my title in that thing, and it's just, I posted it because I liked it. I mean, was it campish? Hell yeah! How else do you get a nuke? Seriously, that's the only way I can get a nuke. There's be a bit of camp, let the kill streaks do the rest of it. But on Rust, that's one thing. With cold-blooded AK-47 silencer, and I had noob tubes a couple times. I had a bad start. There was some. It was a bit crazy, and I was proud of myself for being able to do that. Now if that similar situation had played off on a different map, I probably wouldn't post it. Well, then again, I probably wouldn't talk about nukes and not, sound like an ignorant asshole. But that's one thing why I also did it, was because of 3 Days Grace's music. It's for entertainment purposes. I think I'll leave that in the description. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here, and we were never really on topic to begin with. Oh wait, double, booyah! Yeah, you can already see that this is going to be just a game of beasting. Right here, I'm actually kind of going, Harris, don't kill me, Harris, don't kill me. Ah! I want to talk about something serious. You? Serious? Really? That's what my audience is saying right now. It's about, catch the flame, and I've been kind of thinking, how can I help contribute to this game? Modern Warfare 2, and I know the game is at the end of its life cycle. Black Ops is only 19 days out, but so that kind of puts me off on the idea of coming up with like guide videos for Modern Warfare 2. You don't see a lot of those. You see Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, but yeah, actually, well, you do still see people like T Martin, Woody's Gamertag posting up videos advising on stuff in Modern Warfare 2. So I guess there's room for me to do it as well. And I was having an idea for a series in mind. I did a couple of series in Modern Warfare 2, like the benefits of stopping power, which won't continue in Black Ops because there is no stopping power. It's kind of funny. What else was there? But I've been thinking about it, like creating a series for Modern Warfare 2 about midfielding, and like 2 spots on the map that are the absolute best spot to midfield at. Well, okay, it would be 4 spots on the map because you had to deal with both flag spawns. And I've had a teammate who's had trouble, midfielding. For one thing, he kind of has the idea of how to control an area, but now I don't think they, and I think people on my team don't realize what areas are good for midfielding. And so I've been thinking, and I didn't want to, go, barrel head in this commentary and, go spend time on this series, because I wouldn't take it from gameplay. I'd just go into like a private match, go throughout the maps and show you the locations. I don't know if I could do like the free spectating thing like T Martin and Woody does. I could try that out though. But would you guys like to see something like that? The Modern Warfare 2 midfielding location guide, where I would go in the maps, show you the 2 spots that a midfielder should be at depending on the spawn. In order to best control the area of the map, places that get you kill streaks, places that are vital to help protect flag runners. I have a lot, and I repeat, I have a lot of good spots, and I've been experimenting with a few new ones, and I found that they are just like, if you got the right midfielder in that spot, it's just crazy how good it is. But would you guys like to see that? I guess that's, my point I'm asking. Oh wait, technical nuke, technical nuke. I got my 25th kill right there. I didn't have the nuke on, but I'm like, you know, technically, guys, I just got a nuke, technically, you know. I mean, granted, the Predator missile did give me the score, the 2 kills, but by the way this team's playing, I could have scored another 2 kills with my gun easy. And right here, I think I get nuke tubed. Now I get shot. Good for him. Headshot at me. Stop me in my tracks. Good for him. Good for him. No, I got nothing to talk about. I mean, just please discuss that in the comment section. I mean, I want feedback on this. I want you guys to be totally endeared. I know I have a few new people on the channel, namely from that, you know, Hutch response video I posted up, you know, talking about the stuff. I think I got a couple people from that, which is fine and dandy. I'll take it any day of the week. You know, and I mean, I just don't know. I mean, Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it's gonna be dead in like 2.5 weeks, 2 1/3 quarter. Would you guys still like to benefit from that? I mean, just so you can survive Black Ops, or, you know, if somehow, some way you ever do pull out Modern Warfare 2 again, although I doubt that will ever happen, because Black Ops is already better than Modern Warfare 2 because there's no one-man army in it. I mean, and no commando. It's already better than Modern Warfare 2. And there's no stopping power, there's no juggernaut. It's already better than Modern Warfare 2, hands down. Alright, it will be great. It will be great, you know. I mean, we're going to find problems with Black Ops, but we do every game. We find problems with Halo Reach. We found problems with COD 4 that nobody addresses, you know, because it's not as bad as Modern Warfare 2. In some way, you know, it is a little, you know, in some areas it does lack in Modern Warfare 2, but it's not broken like Modern Warfare 2. Even though it has some flaws, it is not a broken game, you know. And Modern Warfare 2, if you run with a full party, it is not a broken game either. It is a pretty darn fun game, because if you have a party that can overwhelm all the bullshit in this game, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You just have to power through the crap to find the game that could have been. You know, I'm like reminiscing and giving an epic monologue, you know. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Raffica, Kimbos. Can't use those things, dude. Like, seriously. Close quarter, like on Derail, I'd probably pack the Kimbo Rafficas just because I have no shotgun attachment. You know, I would just like take off FMJ, put in the Akimbo Rafficas just so I could have close quarter, close range stuff. Fisticuffs gave me some advice on my Hutch response video. You know, he told me, you remind me about dual comms, so I might do one with another YouTube commentator. Actually, I'm thinking Bleed and Prodigy. You know, one of you two guys, and, you know, give me a while to figure out Skype, and then, you know, we can do a commentary date, and we can kind of, you know, do it on both channels. You know, and not, you know, to promote each other, but, you know, we're gonna chill, you know, we're gonna expose people to our relationship, and, you know, we'll ask questions, and and dudes, I mean, you know, we can get other subscribers that way. I mean, I'm in for it now. Fisticuffs is reminding me, you know, it can be about fun. You have fun with a dual commentary, but you benefit because it gives you more people to your channel. It gives you a larger fan base because it exposes you to more people. You know, and it's not whoring it up. It's not like we're gonna do a dual commentary every day. So, I mean, I think I'll do it, you know, Prodigy and Bleed, man, because they got YouTube channels, and, you know, I think they're smaller than me at this point, and I would not mind, you know, helping them out a bit. I mean, I'll be a little selfless here. It's to help them grow, and I will grow myself. I'm cool with that right now. I'm cool with that, you know. One thing that Fisticuffs said that threw me off was, you know, buy an Xbox before Black Ops, you know, you'll triple in subs. How the frick does that work? How in the world does buying an Xbox instantly triple my subs? Only thing I can think of is that people don't like to watch PS3 gameplay. The only difference between a PS3 gameplay and Xbox 360 gameplay on the screen is that freaking D-pad in the right corner. That is the only goddamn difference in the visuals. You know, you can argue, you know, Black Ops has better visuals, and you might be true to an extent, but I mean, honestly, the differences are so minuscule, you need a side-by-side comparison and be really, really, really looking at the damn thing. Which I don't think people are doing on YouTube. I'm just saying. I mean, just like, are people that... That's the only thing I can think of is that people don't want to watch PS3 gameplay. Are people that, you know, freaking concerned about a system and where a game comes from, that, you know, if it's PS3, this kid's a faggot, I'm not watching it. Are people really that stupid? They're both the goddamn same thing, you know? They're both the same thing, deep down. They're both video game systems. Do they function a little differently? Yeah, but what do? They play the same game. Rundown is the same map, and if I were to go pick up an Xbox 360, the only difference I would find with the game in Modern Warfare 2 is probably, you know, how I would, you know, is the feel of the controller in my hand. That's the only difference. I would find garbage players, I'd find good players, I'd find one-man army YouTubers, quickscopers, snipers, I'd find everything. They're both the exact same thing. Get the hell over it. Me, I personally don't care. I'm a PS3 guy, and I love the PS3, but I do respect the Xbox. I watch Halo Reach gameplay a bit, you know, if it's like Hutch's, and I watch Wings Redemption's Halo Reach gameplay. I watch, you know, I don't care, you know, I watch Woody's Gamertag. He's Xbox. I watched Team Mart, he's Xbox. Wings of Redemption's Xbox predominantly, but he was originally PS3. But I didn't watch him because he was originally PS3. It was cool that he was. Just because, it was something different. But I watched him because he had content I liked. And that's why people should watch videos, because of the content in it. Not what freaking game system comes out from. I don't give a shit. I don't, and neither should anyone else. They're both the same at heart. Alright? Inside, they're all the same. I could almost, compare it to racism, although there's a huge gap between it. The only way I could compare that is by color. Xbox 360, white, PS3 is black. I could, the comparison can be made. It's a bad comparison, though, and I should not make it. I'm not going to, state it, but, it's really just the same thing. People are just judging things based on where it comes from, and that's not right. Judge it for what it is, not its background. Judge a video for what it is and how it entertains you, not from where it comes from, not from that. Be fair to the video. Anyways, that's my points. Thanks, guys.